Hello, I'm Sam from Sound on Sound magazine. I'm deep, dark in the bowels of the basement of SynthFest 2022 in Sheffield. In fact, I'm in the Yamaha room with Luke. Hello, Luke. How are you?
How are you? You good?
Yeah, really good. Nice to meet you.
And you, yeah.
Excellent. So you're going to be demoing the new thing that Yamaha are showing. That
Yeah, or we could just
SynthFest.
point it at Dom, because we're getting it.
Yes, if we can overcome the sound of someone else demoing it for him on the other side of the room, which is MODX Plus.
Yeah.
So explain a little bit about what MODX Plus is.
So it's good that you said MODX, because I got chastised on YouTube at the very beginning when it first came out, calling it MODX, because so the MODX obviously stands for the DX being the DX7, and because it's got FM synthesis inside here, which is obviously going back to that sort of classic, and then the Mo being probably motif or montage type thing. So inside it, you've basically got two engines, one being the AWM2. Sort of the classic sampling things, so real sounding pianos, real sounding like electric pianos, strings, oboes, whatever it might be. Literally, you could type in and you're going to find the thing in there probably. And then you've also got the FM engine, which is your true FM synthesis, 8 operators, and the actual so the Plus, because there was obviously a MODX before, the Plus has just doubled that polyphony. So that's where some of that comes in. It's also almost doubled the amount of RAM in here for your own samples. So it's gone from 1 gigabyte to 1.75. And some nice new wheels that actually come from the montage, the big brother or sister behind. And this is it's half the weight of the bad boy behind across the model pretty much. So you've got the 6, the 7 and the 8. The 6 is about 6 kilos, so 6 or 7 kilos. That's about 8. So real portable, and you're getting like 90% or so of the big brother. It doesn't have aftertouch like that one. You've got fewer faders, but actually, as soon as you press the button, it jumps. So there's now 5, 6, 7, 8, and the similar thing up here with our signables.
So it's still an amazing powerful workstation.
It's
basically.
a huge, and also I know that we're at SynthFest. There's a lot of sort of like upstairs. You've got the subtractive stuff, and you've got a lot of the all the plug-in bits. The actual power of this synth is actually almost not known by everyone. The amount of FM, if you can comprehend how FM works, you can pretty much create anything you want. And also you can do it on the fly on here, so you can actually control your operators with this and actually change the sound, unlike the DX7. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
And you've also got a touch screen on there.
Touchscreen, yeah, that's been around for a while now with the old montage. Yeah, it's great. And so, for example, you can just choose category, and then you can say, okay, I want a keyboard, and I want it to be an electric piano, and then you've got all your electric pianos there. Or I can say I want strings, and I want it to be solo or pizzicato, and there's all my pizzicato. Or you can also search up here and just type pizz, and then it's going to find us all the pizzicato sounds. The super knob is been around again for a while. It's just this massive summing thing, basically. And what it can do, for example, on sound 1, it goes from between an acoustic piano to the DX7 thing, or a blend, and that's just quite a simple volume switch. If I choose something that's going to be more like guitar based, then this will probably, we're not like listen to it, but this is going to be dry, and as I bring it in, it might be reverbs and delays coming in. But you can sum anything you want through this and just keep summing. Steve will know the exact numbers, but it's in the hundreds of parameters you can sort of push through it, and you can make them go in different directions, different parts of the. So in each sound, you've got like 16 different parts, and you can say, I just want the reverb to go up on that one, I want it to come down this one. It's massively
Or
programmable.
you can completely morph between sounds and have in between sounds and nothing like either of them.
I mean, actually, on this one now, on one of the latest OSs, you can actually morph FM by choosing a whole lot of different FM sounds, and then on the actual graph, move it between them all, and it sort of takes parameters from each one of those and actually changes on the fly, which means that anywhere that you touch on the thing, let's find a morph sound. Any one of the pixels that you touch, find a FM guitar morph. So on here, anywhere I touch on here will be a unique sound that probably no one else has ever found, because there's however many pixels there are. Or you can move around, and you can do that with pads and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, huge amounts. It's like a sound card in it. I think it's 2 in, 10 out, but best to Google. And you can also chuck in analog stuff, and so you've got your AD input here, and you can then chuck stuff through its own internal processing and effects, which some of them come from like line 6 type, guitar effects and all this things. Assignable buttons, new mod wheels as I mentioned. The scenes are great between muting parts and changing, say, like again, reverb amounts and all this. It's got a sequencer in if you want to do it inside the box, inside this. Yeah, pretty much, it's a beast.
Certainly is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping that you might be able to show it off a bit to us.
I can do, yeah. I mean, yeah, as I said, 3 years without playing, so. Yeah.
That's going to a lot better than 51 years without playing, let me tell you.
Perfect. Yeah, but I'll just spin through a few sounds and.
Thanks, Luke. Yeah,
cool.
Take it away.
So let's go. So if we just find like a nice. And this is the one that actually blends. So we're properly into the 80s world now. Right, all the way to the DX7 over here. Very much romancing the Stone type, sort of like film music. Some beautiful guitars, acoustic guitars, sort of like. Find some strings. So these are all your AWM sounds. And you can put this on the foot pedal as well, with the one behind us there, but. So that's now playing like a solo, and then if I spin it back, it's bringing in like more of a chamber, extra instruments. FM, so we can actually search by attribute as well. Because there's two engines and they've both got 128 polyphony now. If you've got like a vast electric piano with a real piano behind it, you might want to go, I don't really want my pad to eat into my polyphony. So if I choose FMX, then I'm using the other engine and I've got another 128 notes to play with. So I can choose FMX and I've gone into pad choir. So every one of these now will be. And this is actually using some movement with the super knob there. Cut off some filters and stuff. What other good sounds we got? I'll play you one of Dom's, one of the ones that he made. This is a cool one. If we don't get hit with a copyright. So this is pretty neat. You got and assignable buttons. So we can bring in other sort of parts, scenes, so you can change. That's brought in a kick drum. It's actually a lot easier when I put both on. I can actually hear myself. It sounded good. Yeah, so that's like a few sounds in there. Pretty much can do anything. It's got vocoders. It's got great electric pianos. So I can choose here, electric piano. And actually I've got one there, second one. Yeah, pretty much anything you might want, really.
Wow, well that is super versatile. And the extra polyphony is only going to make you more so. So thanks for that. Are these
Yeah.
available now?
Yes, they are. Yep. You've got the 8, which is the 88 note, sort of like slight piano feel, sort of. So I forget what they call it now, but like piano weighted the whole way. It doesn't. Some of them are graded where it gets softer at the top. And then we've got the 7 and the 6 that are like synth key beds, 76 and 63, I guess it is, or 61. Not too sure. Count them, but yeah, great things, and it's just massively powerful. I took one of these on tour, doing some random thing in Germany with this boy band, just knowing I didn't know what I was turning up to, but I knew that it would cover if they wanted an oboe patch. It's got an oboe patch. If I wanted, so yeah, pretty powerful. Good.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Luke.
Pleasure.
Just remember, it's MODX.
MODX,
not
yeah.
MODX. MODX.
I got cane for that one.
Never again. Well, thanks ever so much.
Pleasure.
Luke. Great to meet you.
And you.
Have a good show.
Cheers.